Hey, what's going on, guys? Cali Cowboy here, coming at you with another video, and this one is going to be upon Dak Prescott. I think everyone is underestimating Dak, not really thinking he's going to do much without Zeke, hearing about his contract. Is he worth 30 mil plus, or whatever it is? And in this video, I'm going to get into the 5 reasons why I think he will be just fine without Zeke, and it will be great. Go ahead and subscribe and like. Hit that thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe, really helps my channel grow. And let's get into these 5 reasons. Number 1, I think you all know, his offensive line is back. You know, you got Travis Frederick, Zach Martin, and you got Tyron Smith over there. This whole line is seemingly healthy. Zach Martin, you know, he just had his little injury, little scare, his back. Turns out it's not that serious, so we're resting him a week. So it's not going to be that bad for Zach Martin. Fingers crossed, knock on wood. Lael Collins, we got Connor over there, Connor Williams, and I think this offensive line is just going to be awesome this year. So Dak's going to have a ton of time in the pocket. It's going to help out the running backs as well. And last year, you know, Dak Prescott was sacked 56 times, I believe. 56 times, and that's way too many times. In the past, like 2016 and 2017, it was somewhere around like 30s or 20s. So basically doubled. So his sack numbers should go down with the return of this offensive line being to full health. And yeah. Number 2, Dak has the best receiving core he's had so far in his career. Now we had Dez, Terrence Williams, and Witten. Basically, our depth wasn't too great in past years, but this year you got Cooper, you got Gallup, you got Cobb. The return of Witten, which I don't know how much he's going to produce or how much he's going to contribute. I know he's going to bring that leadership, you know, that veteran mindset that is much needed on a championship team. But receiving wise, he'll be an outlet for him, like a short dump off, or like a hook route, 5-yard hook route, or out routes and ends and whatnot. So he's not going to be too dynamic, but he'll be the safety blanket that he's always been throughout his career. Also, Blake Jarwin. People sleeping on Blake Jarwin. I think he's going to have a great year this year. A little bit of a breakout year. And you got Tony Pollard coming out the backfield, looking great in camp. A real receiving threat. He just has options all over the field. Combine that with the offensive line, I think it's going to be great. Another quarterback's best friend is the defense. And we all know this defense really stepped up last year with the play of the linebackers, Jalen Smith, Leighton Vander Esch, and DeMarcus Lawrence, of course, rushing the passer. And defensive tackles, Antoine Woods, Malik Collins, I think is really solid up the middle. We're not, the best run-stopping team, but I think we'll be all right there. We'll definitely look to improve that. And with our first-round pick, hopefully he'll contribute to that. And in the secondary, I think Xavier Woods is going to be the breakout player for us, the one that will really bring it home for us if he has a great year. So all in all, this defense, it'll give Dak more opportunities, more chances at scoring, more possessions. So definitely this defense is going to be top 5, I believe, and that can only mean great things for Dak. Number 4, the running backs. Now, of course, our running backs are not going to be able to produce the numbers that Zeke has, but I think that they will do just enough with the help of this offensive line and with the help of, Dak throwing 2 receivers, having so many options in the receiving core. I think it'll open up a little bit of lanes, open some lanes up for the running backs. Alfred Morris, not a big fan of his, but I think he can get the job done. He can run downhill, a zone runner. And Tony Pollard, remains to be seen how much he can run, but from what I've seen in camp, he looks pretty good. So not taking a full rushing load, but if he's had like maybe, 10 rushing touches, I think he can do that. And of course, Darius Jackson, he's always the wild card, I think, in the running back. Don't really know how he's going to do. Maybe he'll step up this year, maybe he won't. And if Jordan Chun makes the roster, you could watch out for him. He's been looking nice in camp as well. And lastly, not least important, Kellen Moore coming in as the offensive coordinator. You know, we all hated Scott Linehan with his boring, predictable play calling. This year you bring in Kellen Moore, brings a fresh take on the offense, more aggressive, you know, more open and free, I think, brings a young mind, and I think that'll rub off on Dak. Kellen Moore will listen, and taking more shots down the field can open up the whole field for us instead of just dinking and dunking and whatnot. And we can still do that, which I think will help with the running game, you know, throwing screens, throwing little bubble routes, being really creative with the use of pre-snap motions that we've been seeing so far in training camp. It's just just a small detail, but it goes a long way in, confusing the defense, not giving them the same looks every damn play. So Kellen Moore, in my opinion, is going to be pretty huge for Dak to thrive. And Dak, he's going to keep himself motivated as well. This is kind of a bonus point. He's kind of pissed off that he wasn't in the top 100. I'm mad that he's not in the top 100. So his fourth year, he's only getting better, learning more as he goes. I think Dak is going to be just fine without Zeke. And of course, we want Zeke, but it's not the end of the world. So that's about it for this video, y'all. Comment, let me know what you think. Is Dak going to be great, or is he going to be bad without Zeke? Go ahead and comment. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. Peace out.